always wanted to learn how to skateboard. So back when I was going to college, I used to work at a skate park, and at this skate park, all the new kids who started working wanted to learn how to skate, obviously. And of the kids that started skating, it was like 50% of them broke their arm on like the first go. And at the time I was super broke, and I thought, I can't afford to break my arm. So I was incredibly insecure about looking stupid in front of other people, so I never tried it, but I always wanted to. Never gave it a try. And finally, I was like, the light bulb went off one day, and I realized how I was going to do it, like how I was going to finally learn to skateboard. And it looked really funny. Luca thought I was crazy, and yet I was like, okay, I'm totally gonna do this. It's gonna work. And so this is how I did it.
Today marks a very interesting, adventurous day. Very dangerous, I must say. I gotta say, I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
I would not do this.
No? That was, without a doubt, the most fun I've had in a long time. I don't know the last time I had that much fun. My idea was that if I have something to kind of hold on, I can get in my head just a little bit how to balance, like the feel for it, and then I won't need anything. But it's just acquiring the feeling of being on wheels that you just feel like you're losing it. So anyways, I have enjoyed this more than I thought I ever would. I mean, way more than I thought I would. I always wanted to do this because I thought it looked really cool and it looked like fun, I guess. I have so much fun doing this. It even baffles me. Like, I could do this for hours. I could just be out here, and I'm not good yet. I can barely pump up and down the street, and I usually kind of have to run off it at one point. And I still love it. I love it so much. I'm falling off it all the time. But gosh dang it, if it isn't so much dang fun! And I've kind of gotten over the fear of breaking my arm, which is great. You won again? Shall we go inside? Yeah. Alright. I am risking nothing. No more. I'm not going to record this bit with the external microphone because I don't know what's going on. I need to figure it out, but it's just too devastating to record and then put it into my movie and realize there's no sound.
Let's go back out. I'll be right back.
Okay. What are you doing over here? 9:55 and the little one's awake. Like I said, there were some things I recorded that then the sound was just not there. And it's not like it's distorted, it's just there is no sound. Being so cute. So I thought people might have some questions. I thought I would ahead of time answer some of them. So I'm sure one of the questions is, you are practicing on a stroller, is that safe? For your child, obviously not for me. It was very safe. One, that stroller is super sturdy and bulky and has a lot of weight to it, so I know that it wasn't just going to be flipped over. If it was some tiny, dinky umbrella stroller, of course I would never use it. And the other thing is that I was never holding on to it really tight. I kind of like used it as a balancing tool, and it helped a lot. So if you're a parent and you have a stroller and you want to learn how to skateboard, I swear this was the best way to do it. Here in the wintertime, they have an ice skating rink out in the city, and they have little like things that kids can hold on to keep their balance while they learn how to ice skate. So it's similar to that. I don't know what else you could use. You could even do it without your kid. You just need a stroller or something to hold on to, put a weight in front, whatever. But that really helped. If you're nervous about learning but you want to and you don't want to break your arm, that's how I recommend you try it. And then in like big open spaces like empty parking lots, that's a great place once you get the feel for it. It was really, like, once I kind of got the balance feel to it down, all of a sudden it really clicked, like, this feels a lot like snowboarding. And I did snowboarding like once or twice years ago, but like that kind of stays with me. So it feels a lot like snowboarding, and the carving felt a lot like, that's how I learned how to start turning, was the feeling. Feels just like carving and snowboarding. I really recommend people try it because it is so much fun, and it's something I wanted to do for years now, and I finally did it. Like, I wanted to do this when I was living in SoCal. I guess I'll have to learn in Slovenia. It is a problem because, one, the weather here is not great. You're really going to be severely interrupted in your learning progress by rain. The other is that there's a lot of cobblestone here. The streets are not very conducive to skateboarding. When I first came here, I never saw anybody skateboard. Never. And now I see a few people, like, it's kind of picking up, but most of them have longboards. And I swear that's because the pavement there's a lot of cobblestone, and it makes it really difficult to skate. So I don't know on a Pennyboard because it's smaller. By the way, that's the kind of board I use. I use a Pennyboard. I really like it because it's like smaller and more compact, and you're able to like take it with you places. And the wheels are bigger, and it's got really like, it's got a lot of bounce to it, so that makes it easy for learning. The first board I bought was some cheapo board that I got for Olivia, and that's kind of what I started using, and it was so difficult. And then I thought, I'm gonna upgrade to like a board like a Pennyboard, but I'm not gonna actually get a Pennyboard because I can't skate yet, and I don't think I should go buy like the nice one or whatever. Terrible idea. Buy the nice one. Get the Pennyboard or the longboard or whatever. Like, you don't have to get like the creme de la creme, but get a really good one because it's gonna make learning so much easier. And that's what really sold me, is because I watched a YouTube video of a guy who got something like a Pennyboard, and then he got a Pennyboard, and he goes, I wish I had never bought the first one because this is so much easier for learning and it's so much more fun to skate on. So why waste your money on something that's not as good when the better one will be a little bit more, but in the end, be the much better option. And I think one of the greatest things I've gotten out of this is that I get to spend some real quality, awesome time with my kid. And Olivia goes out and she's on her scooter, and what I would have done before is like, she wants to go out on her scooter, and it's like, okay, and I'll just go out with you, and I'm there with her, but I'm not doing anything but just watching her and recording her maybe. And now we do it together, and we race, and it's so much fun, and she has such a good time. It has been a plus in every way. All right, that's it for me for today. Do you skateboard? Have you ever wanted to? Because if you don't, you should try it. Do you want to learn how to skate? Do you like skating? How long did it take you to skate? Did you start learning later in life? I always thought it was like, this is such a guy thing, and they learn so easily and quickly, but I think it's just that they're not afraid to fall on their face. And women have a very strong sense of caution, because It's our job to keep our families alive, and men just don't have that instinct, usually. Ready to go to bed? Are you ready to go to bed? No, not even close. So did you learn to skate later in life? Did you learn to skate when you were a kid? How was it? What are your tips for someone just starting out? Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.